p.m. But I had a call to respond to, so it kind of took a while before I was able to get out of that call. So hi guys, happy Sunday. I'm going to try. This is Queen Esther's Diaries. Hello. I'm going to try to make having our live calls more often than usual, and yeah, so that at least I can answer some of your questions live. Okay, so I'll be going through like the comments I've gotten since the last video, and the comments I got from my live session yesterday with Niger girl in Germany, so Gina, and yeah, let's just talk about it. So feel free to send in your comments, your questions, and I'll be here for about the next hour, hopefully. Actually, just about the next hour. I wouldn't like us to stretch it more than that. And then yeah, we can pick it up from there. So please, if you know anybody who this video would really, really help, kindly share this video with them. If you would like to come live with me, please let me know. I'll send you you have to let me know either on Instagram or on WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp number, so I can check that from my computer. So if you have my WhatsApp number, you can send me a live request there, or better still, send me on Instagram or on. I'll figure out the next platform that will be very possible for me to send you the link so that you can come on live with me and we can discuss. But if you don't want to come on live with me to have a conversation, that's fine. You can always put on your comments here in the comment section, and we will go on from there. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Let's make today very, very, very productive. Okay. Hi. So I'll just quickly find a way to share this now. Okay. So before we go ahead, I'll just quickly get the link to this live video and also share to others. So please, if you're watching this right now, kindly share the link. Let's answer some questions for the next hour. I'll try my best to come out live twice a week because I feel like it's actually more interactive for many of you guys. It's better for you guys. I've seen that many times. It's easier for you to relate with me when I'm live than when like you have to send me a DM and wait until I'm able to answer it. Recently I've noticed that you guys are actually more able to interact when I'm live. So let's do some live. So for the next I don't know how many weeks till I'm still able to do this, but I'll do my best. But for the next few weeks, I'll try to come live as often as possible. Sometimes somewhere around twice a week. We can keep it somewhere around twice a week, so that we can know. So please send your questions. If you know anybody that needs to be on this live, please send them this live. Now let's have the conversation. All the questions from yesterday, I am ready to answer now. For the next hour, we'll be discussing it. And trust me, this is not going to be the only one. So just in case if you feel like, I'm not predisposed now, I'll find some time during the week. And then we'll go live again. And then I'll try to keep it every Sunday, go live every Sunday, where I can invite someone to also talk about stuff in Germany and stuff like that. But the people I'm planning to invite in this February are going to be mostly people who will be helping those who already live in Germany or who are already like quarter to come into Germany. Those are people that are going to benefit a lot from that, because we are going to be discussing a lot of financial intelligence and investing in Germany, because it's a kind of bleak topic for a lot of people. A lot of people feel like this is Germany, it's not the US, so it doesn't really convert. Do you get, like, people don't make that kind of money, like kind of US money. You don't make it in Germany, so that kind of investments are not readily available. The answer to that is yes and no. The answer is yes and no. So when you move to Germany early, like in your early years, it's very likely that you will not see any investment opportunities. Like, it is not a thing. It's not going to be in your face. Do you get? But after a while, like after you've stayed a while, and hopefully you're making the right connections or you're connecting with me, then I'll be able to show you how you can actually start investing even really, really small. Even really small. I don't even like, I feel like people look at themselves and look at their financial capability, look down on it. And I feel like that's terrible. I think that's a no. I think you shouldn't do that, because no matter where you think you're coming from, there is a capacity you have at that level, and you should leverage on it. You should leverage on it. So I am current. I said I was going to share this live. I'll be okay. Let me quickly share that, and then I'll go into the comments, and I'll be answering your audio, and also be typing in the answers here, so that in case if the person who asked the question is not live, the person can also always come back to my channel, like under the video where you put your question, and see the answer to your question there. Some of your questions are already answered in a whole video, and that's why I really, really recommend people to go back, just search on my channel or write my name, Queen Esther's Diaries, and write that question. Just type it. In many cases, that question has already been answered in a whole video. And the answer I'm going to give you in this kind of, let's say, short form video might not suffice for the details you need for your answer. So it's better you just type it on what they call it, on YouTube, and then you can see the options. Guys, on my YouTube channel, I have at least 100 long form videos. At least 100 long form videos. And 80% of those videos are talking about migrating to Germany, nursing in Germany. So you can imagine how much information we have there that you have not yet tapped into. Okay, but today we are discussing live stuff, right? So let's go. I was going to get the share link. I think I got it already. Okay, I did. So let's go. Let's discuss this thing. This coming to Germany something. Let's discuss it. Let's go. So please, if you have a question, please quickly post it now. But while you're doing that, I'll be dealing with other questions that I already have on my channel. Okay, hopefully we'll cover a lot of questions before the end of this video. That's my goal, to finish a lot of questions, so that by the next video we'll be talking about a whole new different level, like different things. Where do I find this thing? Okay, so I just realized I won't be able to share this link myself because I can't share a story here. So please, if you're watching me right now, please share the link of this video yourself. Please. I'm only able to share it from my phone, and I don't want to leave this call now. So let's go to your questions, guys. Let's go to your questions straight up. No wasting time. Okay, so this person said, oh, oh, wow. Okay, Kichuma, I see your comments. I just posted today asking you guys if what days of the week will be the best for us to have a conversation, like just talk and comment, have conversations on a lot of things. And bro said I can come every day. I wish I could come every day. I really, really wish I could come every day, because there's so much other things that I'm trying to do at the same time, so it's not very, very possible. But I can't come every day. But then you said you don't want the focus to be on GPNC, and that's fine, because my channel is not a GPNC channel. Let me put it that way. My channel is not a GPNC channel, even though I do a lot of promotion for them, and which in many cases is paid promotion. I do a lot of promotions for them, and promotions. I share their products and the services they offer and all of that. It doesn't mean that the channel is a GPNC channel. Like I've told you guys on my previous videos, when I came to Germany, there was no GPNC. It was all done by myself and my family members that helped me. So I'm not saying there is no, let me put this caveat out there. 1,000,001 people have moved to Germany without GPNC. Do you get? Let's put that out there. Plenty people have. The idea of the GPNC idea is supposed to make your moving easier. So if it is not making it easier for you, I sincerely invite you to this call. I really wish you have my data, my information on Instagram, and because my messages on Instagram are open right now. So if you send me a message right now on Instagram, I can send you the what do you call it? The link to join Discord, and we'll discuss it. So like I said, my channel is not a GPNC channel. It's not a Gizenza business channel, net channel. Even though I do a lot of promotions for them, because I actually believe in their products, and their product was something I believe I needed at the time. If it was available when I was moving to Germany, I was most like, I would have been most like, how do you speak that English again? I would have most likely bought their product or used their product, because I even remember at that time talking to some of my friends who are now the founders of did I say friends? Okay, yeah. Who are now the founders of the GPNZ about it, and then they were like, oh, they were working on something, but it wasn't ready at that time. So I now had to do stuff myself. So coming to Germany does not have to be a GPNZ conversation, even though the GPNZ can be helpful. Um People say, please, this is not a viable question. I will leave this alone. I will ignore this. So let's go. Please let your comments roll in and the conversation rolling. But yeah, my channel offers much more than the promotions. Promotions, how do you spell that? More. One thing about learning German is that when you start learning German, I promise you, your English is going to it's gonna ask you questions. What have you done to me? Like there's sometimes that like very little, like easy words. I'll be racking my brain to spell it. I'll be like, God, my mother is an English teacher. Don't put me to shame. I'll be like, my mother is an English teacher. Don't put me to shame. Uh, okay, it's much more than the promotions that we do. That what can we do? Much more than the promotions that we do for the agency. So I invite you. Another conversation a lot of people don't like to have in this country, right? One other conversation I've seen that lots of people don't like to have in this country is the dating scene. So Kenyans, how do I even say this right? I'll wait, let me see, let me look for a good way to say it. Among all the African nationals, among all the African nationals I have met in Germany, Kenyans are the most intentional when it comes to dating, and I'm not kidding you. They are the most intentional. Like they don't mind going on dating sites. They don't mind any of those. Like people like us, like Nigerians and Ghanaians, we just shy away from those things. Like, but the country, right? And like, I think it's a conversation I should have with someone who is already living here, who maybe has dated and has succeeded in the dating scene and is married, and so I think it's something that I should have, because sometimes you are actually overlooking the power of the dating like the those dating apps, because I've seen Kenyans, they easily just join a dating app and start like meeting people there, and I'm like, are you not afraid of kidnappers? I'll be like, are you not afraid of kidnappers? Anyway, and somehow it has been working for them. I know actually a few Nigerians, very few Nigerians, who have tried this dating thing, like going to the dating apps and trying and meeting people from there. And when I say meeting people, in many cases, I'm talking about Caucasian people there, and it seems to be working. But the Nigerian Jesus girl in me will not allow me to go and think of dating app, because the thing is to stress. Just the thought of it can be stressful. Hi, German Life Unlocked. Hi, yay. German Life Unlocked, is that a business? What do you do? Please let me know. If you want to join my life, kindly just send me a message on Instagram, because I have my Instagram messages here open, and I will share you a link so that you can join this live call. I'd like to know what you do. Your channel name is interesting. So like Kenyans just they wow me every time. They wow me every time. And I find it really, really interesting. Uh, anyway, so let's go to the next question. Like I said, I'll try my best to answer as much questions as possible on this call while drinking water. So, good. I was on the video I sent about surviving in Germany and the language struggles that experts encounter. Lucky, you said it is worth the ways. Bravo, Esther GCK. Oh, thank you. You see, one beautiful thing about Germany is that if you fight through it, like there are a lot of you experience a lot of hurdles, to be sincere. Let nobody lie to you. Germany is not the easy way out. It is not. It is just another way you can fight and actually get results for it. So Germany is not the easy way out. Let's take that out of the way. But on the other hand, when you are able to fight through the difficulties you're likely to face, you will be glad that you did. Yeah, it has like it will really, really pay you well. And when I say it pays well, like in terms of life stability, um, life balance, clarity of thought to an extent, to be sincere, because it's Europe. It's quite chill. Europe is mostly chill than let me say the US and all of that. Less people in your face and all of that. Yeah, it's quite chill, and it's not like how will I put it? It's not like in the US where your employer has this capitalist way of engaging their workers. It's not that way here. Here it's more calm, more like more subtle, more it's not that harsh and again back to back back to back. It's not really like that. It's not that the horse is not that it's not like that. So thank you. So over to the next question. This is from. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Favor, on your arrival. Yeah, finally, Favor is here. Oh. Favor has actually been here for the last four months. Yeah, and by the grace of God, she's doing well. Guys, send your prayers. See, if you see anybody that went abroad, before you start asking them for money, pray for them. Like intentionally pray for them. Write their name in your Bible and say this person. Whenever you want to pray, just mention their name because moving abroad is not easy for anybody. And the younger, the how will I put it? Even though the younger, the better, because then you get into the system then in a good way, like from an early stage. But on the other hand, the younger, the more tedious it is, emotionally stressed, like demanding it is. So please, anybody you know who has left the country, pray for them. Don't just go and be asking them for money straight off. So on the next question I have under the video I did with Favor, how she learned German so fast. Ilo, who Jennifer said, dafür, dass sie nur ein paar Monate hier gelebt hat, spricht sie sehr gut Deutsch. Wir sind echt stolz auf dich. Oh, yes, wir sind echt stolz auf dich, Favor, wirklich. Sie spricht sehr, sehr gut Deutsch. Ehrlich gesagt, sie spricht sehr, sehr gut Deutsch. Leute, wenn du mit mir dein Deutsch üben möchtest, komm, du darfst auch live kommen. Wie gesagt, du kannst mir immer ein Text oder ein Nachricht schicken auf Instagram gerade. Es geht gerade nur auf Instagram. Genau. Und dann kann ich dir den Link schicken, womit du live mit mir kommen kannst. Dann können wir zusammen Deutsch sprechen, okay? Genau. Genau, also Favor spricht eigentlich sehr gut Deutsch. Ehrlich gesagt, also ich bin sehr stolz auf sie. Ich bete für sie, dass sie in den nächsten Jahren mehr Erfolg erlebt in Deutschland. Weil sie sehr jung ist, kann es sein, dass sie auch sehr viele wie sagt man das, sehr viele Hindernisse erleben kannst. Yeah, it can be very difficult when you're quite young, but I really pray for her. I really pray for that she does great. Being a nurse is already demanding. Do you think work schedules make dating even more complicated? Somebody have washed our pint outside. To be sincere, not always. The answer is yes and no. The answer is yes and no. And that's because even though I'm a nurse, right, it doesn't mean I have less of these. It just means that I have weird off days. You get, so I can be off on a Monday morning. Yeah. So depending on the person you're dating, you will schedule. And the good thing about nursing is that I don't always have to have a holiday for me to have a group of days free. So I can decide, okay, I'm going to work 8 days back to back. I'm going to work 9 days back to back, depending on the rules and the regulations in your own hospital and how flexible you are. You can decide I can work 3 days, no, 3 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days back to back. I have colleagues who did 14 days back to back, depending. And after those days, you get like put like your 5 days off together. You get like 6 days off together, because and with that time, you have ample time to travel, to meet up with your friends, to all of that. So like I feel it's very possible to date well, even if you're a nurse in Germany. I feel like it's possible. You just need to have somebody who is willing to work with you, somebody who is not also rigid on their time. Do you get? So it's not somebody that's always expecting, let's meet on Sunday night. And then when you're not available on Sunday night, they're like, okay, next week. And they just give up, right? It's not like the person doesn't want to work out. Like you need someone, you act as a nurse, you need someone who is willing to bend into your own schedule. And it to be okay. It doesn't mean that you are controlling the relationship, because African men are wonderful. It doesn't mean you are controlling the relationship. It just means that you are the person who needs to be considered more. But it doesn't mean you have less days. In short, in some cases, I might have more holidays than someone who works in the office. There are people who work in the office and they have only 25 days. Sorry, that they have only 25 days yearly holidays. I have 30. There are people who work in the office who do home office and sometimes work into late in the night. I don't have to. Do you get? Like when I go to work, I work, and when I leave there, I am not working. I can actually off my phone and nobody will disturb me. Do you get? Like my schedule is in many cases already scheduled ahead of time. The only well, I advise you not to put off your phone in case there are changes, and maybe there are opportunities for you to like change things quickly. Maybe somebody is sick and all of that, and maybe you can what do you call it, person. You can rearrange your plan. It can save you a lot of stress. So I don't necessarily feel it having working shifts puts you at a disadvantage. I just feel like it helps to reduce the noise. Like it helps you to streamline the people that come into your life. So you are sure not to be with somebody who is rigid on their own schedule. And better still, if you end up with someone in the health sector, like a nurse or a doctor, both of you can work together. Like I had colleagues who they were dating, so we work on the same station and they were dating. So they used to plan their holidays together, their off days together. So they were almost always working at the same time. Maybe one person doing morning shift, the other person doing night shift, and then later on they'll plan their off days together so that they can do something together. And I felt that was beautiful. I felt that was cool. So I don't think it's necessarily a knack tire. I just feel like it's possible. It's possible. Um, genau. So yeah. So yeah, so the comments coming. Like I said, if you want to come live with me, please send me a message on Instagram. Or I don't know if on your side you see an opportunity for you to request to come live. If that's possible, please send me a request to come live. And I will add you, and then we will talk. Und wenn du auch dein Deutsch üben möchtest, herzlich willkommen! Dann können wir zusammen reden. I see, that's very insightful. We'll have a live in the future. Oh, that would be nice. I personally have a lot to share about nursing and moving to Germany in general. Das ist wirklich schön. Ja, ganz gerne. Schreib mir bitte. I am very open to collaborations now. Like, I've been open to collaborations since last year. But, like, I am really looking forward to this collaboration. Please. There is so much to learn about this country. See, someone told me something recently, right? He said, see, in Germany offers you the life that you demand from it. Do you get? It's not like everything is not fixed. Everything is not fixed. So you're like, for instance, someone was saying, if you want to, like, there's a free version of everything in Germany. There's a free version. You just don't know where to get it. And they are waiting for you to ask for it before you can now get it. They're not going to offer it to you because they want only the people who really, really need it to get it. So you're in a situation, you're like, oh, I want to go back to school. And you go to maybe check out some universities around you, and they're like, oh, for this course, it's $14,000. And you're like, oh, that's actually considerate compared to the US, compared to other countries in Europe. Maybe this is very good. My brother and sister, there is that same course you are doing is in a different university in this Germany, and it is for free. And it is funny. If you don't open your eyes to things that are available around you, you are likely to just be balling and be paying for stuff. So right now, I'm open to anybody who has information on anything. Like, tell me what you're experiencing in Germany. What have you like? Let us talk about it. See, I've so much. I'm so much more for growth now than I am so much from than that I am for than I am for um just bringing people to Germany. Do you get? Like, I want you that when you're coming to Germany, you already have like a view. Like, where do I want to be in 5 years? It's not I want to go to Germany and work as a nurse, period. No, that's not enough, I promise you. When you get here, after like 5, 6 years, you will get bored because it's going to be a routine again and again and again. And then probably I pray you meet good colleagues. But I can't vouch that you meet good colleagues. You have good colleagues. So because of that, I would really advise, like, I would really want us to go into more of growth. Let's talk about investments. Let's talk about job opportunities, other kinds of job opportunities, trainings for nurses, master's courses you can do, opportunities in them that you can explore. Guys, if you are in that space, DM me. I am so much for it right now because even myself, I want to transition into doing a little like different things. Surely I'm on social media, I'm doing social media marketing, all of that. But there's a lot more that we can do. There's a lot more that we can, get into. Okay, so please, if you are in that line, German Life Unlock, I am totally for you. Let's have a conversation. And you never know, like, I've met my one of my favorite, let's say my favorite, like one of my best connections we met online, even on the live call, and now we are personal, like relate on a personal level. So please, I'm looking forward to that. Write me somewhere, anywhere you can reach me on all my social media platforms. I have a lot: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I don't like Facebook because I get too many messages on Facebook and it's difficult to go through all of them. Sometimes I put up my WhatsApp number on YouTube so that you can also contact me there. um Kana, please write me, and then we can pick it up from there. TikTok, did I say X? Twitter too? Kana, I'm also on Twitter, so let's talk. So this person is commenting under Favor's video, and she's saying, I think this is the she's saying, yay, I see my Christian sisters here. I'm currently in my A2 level and working towards the B2. Please, how long did you wait for an appointment date? How further ahead did you book the appointment? How long did it take to secure the house building contract? I need answers, sisters. God bless you both. See you all next year. Amaka's TV, I would like us to have a private conversation on this one. That is because, what's her name? Sorry. That's because Favor came through an agency. So it's different from going by yourself. Is different, to be sincere. It's different. With an house building, like through the house building route, the agency can actually get you an interview in like 6 weeks. So it usually doesn't take that long. As long as you're a serious person, you have your B2, it shouldn't take that long. You can quickly get an interview in 6 weeks because getting the employer doesn't take long. In about 2 weeks, you have the employer. Once you have your B2, the agency gets you the agency, okay, I won't say get you, depending on the country you're from. Depending on the country you're from. Because if you're from West Africa, one of those red listed countries, you will be encouraged to look for employers yourself because of the agency is limited to how much services they can offer. But speaking on the general note, once you have your B2, you can get a contract in 2 weeks. You can't get a contract in 2 weeks or even less because in many cases these offers are already on our table. So all we just need to do is take you to match you to the offers we already have. It's not like we are going to look for an offer. We already have offers of what do you call them, nursing schools and hospitals looking for specific specialties. So what we just do is to now start matching people. Okay, this person is a physiotherapist, this one looking for a physiotherapist, we just match. We already have that. So because we have that database, it's easy to do that. That's not a problem. The next thing, you asked about your appointment date at the embassy. Like I said, once you have your what do you call it, the vertrag, your contract, when you have your contract, we can then you can get an appointment date in less than 6 weeks, because you're coming for an Ausbildung visa. It's usually fast tracked, or the agency helps you to fast track that 6 weeks. I think if you're going on your own, most the time I've heard, so like the time limit I've heard so far is that people have to wait for like 6 months for the Ausbildung. This is the time limit I've heard so far. But if yours is different, please let me know. So how further ahead did you book your appointment? Like I said, okay, I don't know how far ahead she booked her appointment. The agency on our own side, we try to do time management. So if you listen to the video I did with Favor, you realize that Favor could have moved to Germany in a year. She could have moved to Germany in a year, because she did her German really, really fast. She got her B2 in 8 months. So the next 4 months would have been easier for her to move. But then, bearing in mind that nursing school only opens, I think, February and August, just twice a year. So if you get for instance, finish your B2 in February, or in January, we can't get you an Ausbildung class in February. So you have to wait till August. So those are like things you should consider if you're thinking of Ausbildung. Consider that there's going to be that discrepancy there. Even though the agency can actually offer you another contract where you can come and work as a nursing assistant or do voluntary work during that time, which will actually improve your German, improve your what do you call it, your marketability, in case if you want to change to another nursing school. Because the nursing school you come and join doesn't have to be the nursing school you finish up. In case if there's any problems, okay, we will also help you find a different one in case if there's any problem. Or maybe, and to help you get used to the system quicker, help you get in, like integrate into the country in a smoother way. So yeah, I would totally um do that. So yes, so when we talk about booking your appointment ahead of time, consider that, like I said, 6 months, but also consider that you have your German B2. I would not, unless I'm doing like a family reunion visa, that the appointments are given like a year and 2 years ahead of time. I would not apply for an Ausbildung visa um and without my B2 already in hand, because you know what it goes in there. What if you don't pass, or what if your date is shifted, or for any and every reason you're unable to get your exam on time? Can be stressful, and you don't want to be the one missing your appointment at the embassy and then going back. You don't want to be blacklisted. I don't know how all of this works. I personally will not want to do that. So how long did it take to secure the house building contract? Like I said, 2 weeks. With the agency, 2 weeks. But because the agency will help you do things in general. If you're doing it by yourself, then it is your speed. I don't know how. Maybe the connections you have, maybe friends you have, maybe the hospitals you already know that are recruiting. Many German hospitals don't put their recruiting information out there. It's very, very personal. Or somebody who is already working in the hospital knows about it and shares it with you. They usually don't do the market wide. Germans are not like that. They won't do that. So that one depends on you if you're doing it yourself. Please, I need answers. So yes, that's your answer. I will go ahead later on, or probably right now, and type in the answer. But if I go on, German Life Unlocked says, yeah, that's true. I personally have about 5 grocery store apps. I used to compare prices before then. Like before going to shop. There's always Sonderangebote for the same items in different shops. Like that's crazy. Like it's like you have you have power. I wish I could do this. Like I've heard, I don't know if you know Phoebe Life. I think her name is Phoebe Life on YouTube. She has mentioned something like this before on her TikTok, and I'm like, hey God, cutting costs is stressful, but sometimes it's necessary. But really, you can like save good money if you can do stuff like that. If you budget and plan your shopping, you can save good money. That's the truth. Don't worry, alright. Please write me German Life Unlocked. I'm open. Please, please, please. Let's have the conversation. I already like the name of your channel. It sounds very interesting. But for real, you don't need any agency when you have your B2. You only need to send the application to the school and they will let you know which hospital is close to them. The hospital will then take care of all. Now, that is true in many cases. For instance, I have a friend, right? Let me see if her messages are still open. I won't read out her name because she will not want me to do that. She already lives in Germany. I went for an interview. It's never they got call from sign my contract, but it's God, I don't mind. Not call me. Okay, so I have a friend like this, and she has been looking for house building plans since last year, like for a while. We've been talking about not even last year. We've been talking about since 2023 when I met her on social media. On one of my live calls on Instagram. I had an Instagram live call, I think, and then we spoke there. And since then, she has been looking for an house building plats, right? Now, because where she lives is a big city, and she has a family, it's not easy for her to move. So she cannot say, okay, since I'm not finding anything in this my big city, I'm going to go to like a smaller city and find something. She has a child, she has a family there, so she can't do that easily. So she has been looking for house building plats, partly because at the time she hasn't gotten her B2. So now she finally got her B2, found house building plats, the school, but then all the hospitals that were around were not taking students. None was taking students. She wrote me, I even gave her other, like, I gave her many options that I had, like many what do you call it? What do you call it? Possibilities that I knew to get that hospital. Because I told you guys yesterday on Ogena School, when you want to do your nursing training in Germany, you have to sign 2 contracts, one with the school, one with the hospital. Okay, so the school gives you a contract, and then with the school contract, you go to the hospital, or you go and find the hospital, but that the school works with, or that is close by to school. So because of that, this babe don't find this thing till last year. We now had to connect her to the agency, and the same hospital, the same hospital that she has been applying to, was the same one that now gave her a contract after an agency spoke in her favor. To get partly, see, you have to understand something, right? Germans are naturally are more likely to be socially awkward than they are to be socially free, especially my millennial generation upward. So even though it is, I can easily say you don't need an agency. Actually, you don't. You can go to online, talk to people, call people. You can get stuff done. That's true. But there are situations where I would advise you can try yourself. But if you see you're not succeeding, just find an agency to help you. Because you'll be surprised that that same place that told you that they are not getting, that they are not receiving people, agency will call them and they receive people. That's because Germans are more likely to be socially awkward than they are likely to be socially open. To get, and on top, I am outsider. They are not really. I'm not saying this is not for everybody. There are some people who have maybe their eyes are open. They are more um open to this life, so they are now probably more open to people of different colors and different cultures and all that. That's different. But having an agency behind you is almost like a guarantee to get some things, to be sincere. It actually helps a lot. So if you need an agency to help you do that, please get it. But like I said, you don't have to have an agency. But when you now, in the practical sense of it, many people have come to that spot where they found out that they needed someone to speak for them, someone to give them the recommendation, someone to, and coming from a country that is not their own country, without any work experience, without any prior medical experience, you need someone to sell your market. Sometimes you need someone to sell your market. Not in all cases, but sometimes you do. Especially, for instance, if you come to my city, Heidelberg, the uni clinic in Heidelberg, teaching hospital here, is like ranked the second in the whole of Germany. And there are quite a number of them in Germany. The first one is the one in Berlin, Charité. But after Charité, the next one on the rank is Heidelberg. And because of that, they have influx of people who want to come here and train. High influx of people who want to come here and train. So if you want to come to Heidelberg to train, you have to have your A game. Yeah. Many of the Nigerians or even Africans I see who have trained here have to have their A game. So, and if you have an note, use it. Use it. There's nothing to lose. Unless that, okay, you have to, if you're coming from outside Germany, you have to pay a lot more money. If you're inside Germany, the price reduces to an extent, but you still have to pay because it's an agency's what do you call it, offer. You have to pay something there. But then if you cannot afford everything, you can always ask for a discount. This is Germany. Always ask for discount opportunities. If you don't ask, you will be paying 100% when maybe they would have removed something for you here and there. For instance, the money that you would have paid for translating your documents are already translated. You can say, okay, since you're not doing that, we'll remove that. Beat it down, beat it down. It's possible. It's not totally impossible. Again, now the last thing he says, I think the focus for my fellow Africans is to focus on the language rather than the duration of, yeah, my sister, like that's 100%. Oh, my brother, I don't even know who I'm talking to. Fellow Africans, focus on the language rather than the duration of that the process will last. Focus on the language. Just focus on health workers everywhere. Focus on the language. Don't worry about the process. Once you get the language right, you'll be surprised artists will just be doing fion, 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 fion. Anyway, you just go, just tell them, oh, how my beat to just go fion, beat to fion. Like, so focus more on the language than you focus on how long the process will last for you. That's a gem right there. So guys, let's go back to my screen. Okay, what I'll do a lot of audio answering those questions, and when the hour is over, I'll go ahead and type my answers on the call. So pretty, yeah. She's probably cute. Sent a message under the video where I shared that you must learn German. That video. So she asked, I'm learning German online presently. I want to ask, how is the exams written? Do I have to write exams for each level before reaching B2 as a Nigerian nurse? Yeah. Okay. I get what you're asking. Like, do you have to write professional exam for like the certification exam for every level? No. Mm-mm. For instance, in my own case, I can give my own example. I wrote the Goethe Institute exam at my B2. I didn't write it before then. But here is the thing. Because, so now, let me be writing while I tell you this so that I don't forget what I want to tell you so I can follow. So there are now a few pathways that you can come to Germany with. There's the one you can come with the A2, there's one you can come with the B1, there's one you can come with the B2 level. Okay. For the A2 level, you can come to Germany to work as a nursing assistant. This offer, I don't have any link for it, any open link for it now. The only way I've seen people able to do this is either by connections. That means you know somebody working in a hospital or in a nursing home that is offering that, and that person gives you the link and helps you run it. That's the one. That's the only way I know for this one. Or you attach yourself an agency, which the only agency I can recommend as it is right now is the Business Type Business. I'm sorry, but these are the only people I can recommend for all over the world. Mind you, they are not the only agencies that recruit for Germany. They are not. There are there are many others. So there are other agencies that have been here for 20 years and have been recruiting for Germany. The issue is that many agencies shy away from Asia and Africa. And when someone like me with my brown coconut skin is the one selling market to you, I'm more likely to be attracted, or for more black people or more people of color are likely to be attracted to my channel. So I cannot come here and start selling, for instance, Triple A, which is a different agency. Those people only recruit Europeans, or look for another. There are a couple of them that are out there, or you get. So I would not do that because I know it's not going to favor you. I know it doesn't favor everybody. So that's why I'm sticking with an agency that works for everybody, and an agency where I know their office in this country. You can take a train to their office today. I would recommend that you book an appointment to Germany. You don't just walk into people's office. But I can recommend that. You get. So that's the only way that I've seen this A2 work, which you come to Germany as a nursing assistant. And then while you're working as a nursing assistant, you'll be completing your recognition process and you will also be learning German. This offer used to be only open for Europeans. It was not open for Africans. So this is a new thing. Any hospital that did this before now, how do I explain this? For instance, I think it was Uniclinic. Was it Dortmund or There's this unique clinic that is not too far from me here that did this program before now. But what they did was they went, was it to South Africa or to Namibia, one of these South African countries? They went themselves to that country. Their own staff went to that country, went to a hospital and recruited from there by themselves. So they took all the liability, all the accommodation issues, all the flight issues, all the sponsorship issues. They took on everything. There are, I don't know how many hospitals in this country that do it. And if you check, you can actually go on YouTube and just type university hospital recruiting from Africa. There are a lot of documentaries on it. You can go and check it out. And they even did like a 1 year follow-up to see how the nurses were doing after they moved to Germany. So that is, this is how I've seen A2 work. Another one I've seen work is B1. B1, I think B1 works better with other nationals that are not West Africans. Why? I don't know. But I've seen B1 work. And that is after you get, when I'm saying A2, I mean writing the Goethe Institute exam by A2. If you go and write it at B1, that means you want to explore the option of moving to Germany and then finishing your language course here and at the same time work, or at the same time start your Ausbildung, which is your nursing training. Do you get? Guys, please like this video. Like. Please, if you're watching, I forgot to tell you guys to like. Please like my video. Please like this video so that it can be shared. So even when you are not sharing it, YouTube is helping me to share this video to more people. Please like. I beg you. It will help me. It will help. Guys, I beg you, push up my life. This year, I must receive my first paycheck from YouTube. For those that think I make money on YouTube have not paid me on time. So please help my life. Oh, people, please help my life. Share my videos so that at least all this energy I'm putting into this work will actually yield result. So that's one. So people that do B2, I'm coming to you, German Life Unlocked. I'll read your comments in a minute. People that I've seen that do B1 are people who want to take that pathway. And the only way that this pathway is possible is if you can show proof that you are currently doing your B2. So after doing your B1, you now show proof that you're currently doing your B2, or that you intend to come here and finish your B2. So maybe you have a contract with a language school, or maybe if you're working with an agency, the agency can give you that contract that they are the ones training you for your language school. So that's another way that works. The Nigerians I've seen that tried this one, it was a little bit stressful. It's kind of dragged because the requirement for health workers in Nigeria is B2, not B1. Even though this caveat is there, it can delay your application. So I'd rather not do it. I'd rather just do B2. Please watch the video I did with Aliyu. I spoke about this with Aliyu a lot, and he explained how it worked. So the B2 is that everyone knows you go and write your professional exam after your B2. So these are the reasons why people go and write professional exams after this level. So you do not always have to write a professional exam after each level. No, you don't. You can choose. Please, if you're watching the video right now, please click the like button. Like, please, only one person I've liked. God bless that one person. I don't know who it is right now. God bless you. I don't know if I can see who the person is. Okay, I can't for now. But please, if you have not liked this video, please hit the like button. It will help this video it will help YouTube to think that what I'm saying is valuable and share it with more people and inform more people to come on live and listen to what we're sharing. Good. So that's the reason why people do all of that. You don't have to. Okay. For you don't have to. By the way, in many of the language schools, they offer you like in-house exam. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the second like. In each of the language levels, they offer you an in-house exam. Okay, so to help, so that you will know, and so that they can promote you to the next level. So yeah. So she said, yes, I focus my friend. Okay, again, now you said German Life Unlocked. You said this A2 as a nurse assistant is very new to me as well. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's so totally new. Like the first time I did a promo for it was on Wednesday, last week Wednesday. But it has been open. This offer has been open for Europeans for a long time. I don't know if Europeans and Filipinos. I don't know if you've ever worked in a hospital where there are Filipinos and maybe people from Bosnia and Albania, all these other countries, if you notice, their German is usually terrible. They almost don't understand anything you are saying, and you're wondering how they are working. That's how they came. So while they are working and doing their Anekenu, after every day at work, they'll go and do their German class. And I used to wonder, why did they give them so much, what they call it, priority over us? But then it's the EU. They have the right to prioritize their people. Thank you for the third like. I can see the like. Thank you so much for liking this video. Please, thank you. You people are saving my life. See, we have to start making money on this channel so that we can be what do you call it, motivated to do more. See guys, let me tell you something about doing YouTube. YouTube is a give. You keep giving and giving and giving and hoping that one day that you get back. And sometimes it can be stressful. It can be very, very, sometimes you feel like, all this thing I'm giving, when is it going to pay? So please like, because when you start helping me more, the more I'll be able to commit more time. Let me put it that way. Commit more time to creating proper content, getting the right people. Guys, if you notice, every time I do a collaboration video for people who live in Germany, thank you for the like. When I do collaboration video for people who live in Germany, I travel to where they are. So sometimes I've traveled 9 hours. Like when I went to the video with Chisom, I traveled 9 hours to go and see her. Or when I did the video with Favor, I traveled 7-8 hours to go and see her. And that was even with an ICE. ICE is like the fastest train service in Germany. And it took that long because I wanted to be able to be there live and have a conversation so that to you it's not like screen. You're not sure where this person is, where this person said they are. So you can see that the both of us are in the same place and you can see the chemistry, and you know the conversation is more authentic. It means a lot to me. So please like this video so that YouTube can share it to more and more people, and then we can pick it up from there. Let's go. So I think I answered that every level thing question. Let me go here. German Life Unlock says, I had about 10 interviews with just my B1 certificate and had an offer from all of them. About 7 offers to take care of everything from translation to flight. German Life Unlocked, please, which country are you from? This thing you said is a Kenyan testimony. It's usually not a Nigerian testimony. It's not a West African testimony. It's usually not. It's an exception when I hear West Africans tell me about this. So please tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. German Life Unlocked. Please, which country in Africa are you from? Now, from Ghana. See these people. You are the ones that have this. You are the ones that have the juice. Please, let me know. We need to have a conversation. Even though, okay, I don't like to spoil stuff, but I like to say the truth. That's because of the blacklist issue in my country. I've actually had other nurses who went on their own, got offers. Because an offer is not a contract. So an offer is not a contract. Got offers though. Because of the offers they got, please, if you're watching right now, please hit the like button. God will bless you. It will help YouTube to share this video more and more, and then I'll be able to devote more time into creating useful content. I don't like making content. I don't like time wasting content. So yeah, what they did, we got that offer, went ahead to do the requirements, do the recognition and everything. And after on the no, I'm not trying to spoil somebody's mind though. I'm just trying to say that this is a possibility and people have reported it to me, and I'm just being honest with you guys, very honest. So after doing all of that, the company withdrew their offer because their what they used to call that thing again, because the country was blacklisted, or for any and every reason, or they just felt like they were not interested in spending the amount of money. Depends on where you apply, because some hospitals are not as rich. Okay, I recently, someone told me like last week, she said if you're applying, don't like for that kind of contract, like you want people that are willing to invest into getting new workers. They say usually apply to hospitals, don't apply to nursing homes, because nursing homes don't get that much funding. Apply to bigger hospitals, so that way those people usually have plenty money, from all of that, and they can easily invest in things like that. See, German Life Unlocked, we need to have a call. And if you already live in Germany, I want to come and meet you. Let us sit down. If you can't come to my own city, I'll come to your own city, and we will have a sit down conversation about this so that we can be giving people authentic news. I thought you've been making YouTube since. Making money on YouTube? No, I'm not though. I'm not though. Even though like I've done promotions for Ginsai's personal nets, and some of those promotions were paid for, so that's to an extent paid for, sort of. But that YouTube themselves are paying me. No, they haven't yet. And by the grace of God, we are working on that this year. I don't necessarily blame YouTube too much because I've also had to do, I was doing a lot of things at the same time. You get. So I just allowed YouTube to be running at the same time because I didn't want my channel to die. And I also wanted to be training myself in this trade. So I didn't just let it sleep and go and do something else because I felt I needed to do something. So I was doing everything together at the same time. So, but yeah, for the next few months, like for the next period, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll try my best to be coming live more often, probably even more than I do like normal videos. Probably more than I do normal videos. I'll probably do normal videos so that I can like put the terms, like the issues, like put them in a conversation, like make a conversation and like encapsulate and make it a perfect video so that I can easily go for reference. But I'll be doing a lot of live so that we can just talk these things over. YouTube only shows Shege to Africans. Not all the way. Oh, I know a lot of Africans in this journey are already making money on this YouTube thing. It's probably because I wasn't giving it my 100% attention. Probably, I believe. I don't know. Now from Ghana, okay. You can use a Can you use a certificate from a German language university? German language university. What does this mean? Or the seeker. What do you mean by from a German language university? Please help me. What do you mean by German language university? I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean like I really don't understand. Please help me. Esther Coco. Hi, my namesake. It sounds like that name is also Ghanaian. Anyway, hi, German Life Unlocked. What's up? I'm also a nurse from Ghana. Have been in Germany for 3 years. Guys, when we meet up now, let's meet up and have this conversation. Esther, please. My namesake. Let's meet up and have this conversation. Guys, let me know where you are living. Write me on any social media platform that you can find me. I beg you, because YouTube, I can't write you here. But please write me, I beg. Let's meet up something. I helped a friend from Ghana this week. He had an interview with Karlsruhe Clinicum on. Don't be calling names of the employers. I beg you. Okay, maybe in the chat section is okay, but I'll try not to. There's a reason for that. On Monday, I had an offer on Tuesday with his B1 to they offered him the Beschleunigte Anerkennungsverfahren. This is great. This is great. This is good. This is good. The reason why I don't want to call employers here is because recently, this is like just someone gave me like 2 days ago, so because of it, I'm careful. Recently, that's why I say let's have a call on this, and then maybe we can create like, I don't know. I really don't know how to do it because, or maybe we can, let me say, by the time we have a lot of employers, let me say we have like 12 employers or 50 employers that do this kind of things, and then we now open it up to the public because recently someone was doing a YouTube video like this. I shared this yesterday, and she shared the name of the employer, and because of it's just one employer, and people have been looking for the way since then. I saw this one is employing in Germany. They now did what a lot of Nigerians would do, or a lot of Africans would do: bombard that one person. That one employer shut off all their international employment, what do you call it, ideas, all their pathways. They shut it down because they got like almost 1,000. I heard about 1,000 applications in the space of a week, and it was just too much for them to now go through and then now make sure verify. It was a lot of work. They just shut it down, and they just relied on an agency to do the middleman work. So that's the reason why a lot of hospitals rely on agencies, because the agency helps them to do the middleman work. It takes the shock from all of that. So please, let's have a conversation on this, and then we will find out a creative way where we can maybe share these options for people who feel that they don't want to do the, what do you call it, the usual agency part. But guys, if you're from Kenya, if you're from Southern Africa, say, but Kenyans especially, speaking to Africa now, if you're from Kenya, whether you want to use the you want to go to the hospital directly, or you want to go to an agency, for you it is free. So I would rather just use an agency that will help my life and make it easier. And mind you, when we say that the agency is charging so and so, mind you that the language course is in it. So like German Life Unlocked said, you can choose, if you are committed and you can commit to it and you can find a good German school, you can commit to going to learn German wherever you want to learn it. We are not holding you. You will learn it anywhere you want to learn. By the time you come, it will reduce the cost that you have to pay the agency to find you placement for work, or placement for house building, which is your vocational training. So we don't really stop you. The only issue is that when you now come to the agency, because of our credibility, we'll give you an exam for you to write and confirm to us that that certificate you think you have, you actually have it, before we can now bring you into the system. That's important, because you'll be having employer meetings and all of that, and we don't want you to come to the employer and you cannot talk. So, and again, when you write those exams, we will know if you need like an interview prep class. So maybe we get one of our teachers to have like a prep class with you, discussing with you, like discussing possible questions that your employer will ask you. And then maybe after a few classes, you feel more confident to now discuss with your employer. What's her name? Favor from my last video. That girl is amazing. She did all of this all by herself. I don't know how she did it, but like, thank God, like that worked out. And her teachers were actually very, very good. So yeah. So let's go. Um. Mm-hmm. So you mean an intensive language training? Yes. Now, intensive language training is the one I did. So if you were asking, uh, Odisika, I'm sorry. Let me not spoil your name, please. Um. If you're asking if you can use a certificate from intensive language training, 100%, that's one I used. In short, the agency I was talking about, they do intensive. Most people don't do that. That slow one is very, very annoying. Unless you're living in Germany and maybe you have children here, and maybe you're under Mutterschutz. Mutterschutz is the time when a mother who just had a child is expected to stay home and take care of her child, and then she's paid by the government an amount of money to keep her home and take care of herself and the child. Unless you are doing that now, and maybe you have time, then you can do the slow one. But anybody that wants to learn German, please do the intensive training. Don't waste your time. Intensive training, you will still finish your B2 in 8 months at least. I'm not saying anybody that did B2 less than 8 months. As I mean A1 to B2. I don't mean like maybe from A2 or what. So like from 0 to B2. I've only seen 8 months. I've not seen anybody do less than that. If you've done less than that, please, let's talk on this channel. Please, if you're watching right now, please hit the like button so that YouTube share this video to more people. We are actually, okay, I'll answer a few questions, very important questions, and then we can wrap up. So yeah, I understand, but they don't mind so long as you have your German certificate. But I understand you perfectly. Yeah, yeah, please. Like, or what we can do, or what you can do actually. So here's the thing about German. I have to give you this caveat. Okay, to be a recruiter in Germany, to be able to recruit people from whatever country to come and work in Germany, there's a certificate you must have. If you don't have that certificate and you start recruiting people, which people have done, you'll not be the first. Because somebody is seeing this now and thinking, business idea. I'm going to find out other hospital. I'll not be connecting people. I'm telling them, just give me 200, you just give me 500, I'll connect you. If you're in Germany, that thing you want to do, you can only do it inside Nigeria. The moment you come to this country and you start recruiting people for any hospital in this country, if for any reason you become a middleman, you must have a certification. Now, I don't know what this certification is called, but if you want to know more, I think you should contact the Agentur für Arbeit. They're the ones that will help you do that, because they will also be part of that Vermittlungs process. So, without that certification, if you go ahead to start helping people to move, the day the government will catch you, you will pay fine. The last fine I heard was 20k euros. No. It was not 20. It was 50. About 40. It wasn't 20k something else. About 40 to 50k euros, and the person was threatening to run away from the country. So 40 to 50k euros, or you go to prison. You don't want to be in that space. So because of it, I'm very careful when I'm online talking or telling people, oh, I have pathways for you. I only like to share information and not be an integral part of that process, because I don't want it to, what they call it, investigation to come tomorrow. Don't not say, oh, you were the end and you collected money from so and so to do so and so. Germany is weird like that. I don't want to be in that problem. I like a clean slate. So that's why I'm careful about this thing. But anyway, German Life Unlocked or the Seeker, we should have a call. You guys are in Germany, you guys are in Nipa. If you're watching right now, kindly hit the like button, please, so that Germany, so that YouTube shares this video to more people. This is not the only live call we'll be doing. We'll be doing so many more, because I have so many questions. There's so many comments to respond to. And it would be lovely if you guys are here, if we do this more often, so that I can give you more detailed answers, not just the short text that I'm going to put on under your questions in all my videos. So after every video upload on, let me say I upload a video on Friday or Saturday, on Sunday we will start answering the questions under the videos and any other questions that came in during the week. How about that? What else do we have here before we round up? Odisika, I have completed an intensive training with a German language university. Okay. And I have a B1 certificate from them. But currently I'm doing my B2, so I want to know if yes, you can. You can. Okay. Odisika, let me share my own story, right? I finished my German course, my intensive German course, in September 2018. Okay. My first German course, so I did not say write exam. I didn't write I've not written, at this point I didn't write the Goethe Institute exam. Okay. Paid salary job. Even though before now, by July, I already had an Anerkennung Stelle that they were not paying me. See, if you're doing Anerkennung in Deutschland and they tell you that because of your data, say you don't have to pay, they are not paying you, run away. They are evil. Run away. Run. Don't go there. It happened to me. I worked for 2 months for free. Don't be like me. So yeah, I finished in September 2018, somewhere in the month of September. My first official job in this country was in November 2018. Take note of the timelines, guys. But I wrote my language exam somewhere, I think it was April 2019. I think March or April 2019, which is 4 months away. That is because you can actually take your tiny go the paper, after writing your exam, the school-based exam, you can take that paper and use it to start looking for job. And then somewhere in the mix, write your Goethe Institute. This is for you if you are inside Germany. If you're outside Germany, you'll have to give them Goethe Institute to prove to them that you are serious. But that's outside Germany, they really respect Goethe Institute. And is it OSEC? There's this other one I heard recently, OSEC. Not, but please, if you know what I'm talking about, please section. So from my own experience, German Life Unlocked and Odisika, you don't have to have your Goethe Institute or TELC. I never wrote TELC. I still don't intend to write TELC in my life. Yeah, you don't have to have that to apply for a job if you are inside Germany, because both of you are already inside Germany, I think. Yeah, both of you are already inside Germany. Inside Germany, you don't have to. You can use your time limit go to do that and tell your employers when you are there that you are working on your B2 certificate, because you go need the B2 certificate anyway when you're going to go and apply for your what's the name of that thing again? Residence permit, permanent residence, citizenship. You will need the B2. So there's no running away from it. So your employers can be lenient with you on that one. And especially if you come to the hey God, I've spent longer than I wanted to spend here. Especially if you come to the what do you call that thing again? You come to the interview. Please pardon me, German and English are doing me great stuff right now. Especially if you come to the interview and your spoken German is good, they can overlook that for you. I promise you. So don't limit yourself. Genau, German lock. Use Goethe in Accra. Esther, is easy to register as a Vermittler even when you are a nurse. Okay, then do it though. I don't know. Or you can't, or we can't see German life in unlocked. This is something we can talk about. Please we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Let's talk about it and see how that works. So can you say something over what I have asked you yesterday? I have got Genau. Here you are. Esther says, I have got a job offer from German Krankenhaus. I only have B1 certificate. I'm waiting for that clinic result. What will please let me know. What will I be prepared of? You mean like prepared? You mean like what? How do you prepare yourself? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? If you're asking, if this is what you're asking me, what you should be prepared, I think you should start intensively learning for your B2 intensively. So because sometimes people feel like once you come to Germany, all of this is over. I'm going through a lot. This German thing is stressful. If you follow me on TikTok in the month of January, and then okay, yeah. If you follow my TikTok in the month of January, I did a daily challenge where I posted a video in 100% German every day. Okay, except for one day because the topic for that day was something I felt like let's discuss with English speakers. But I posted a video every month of January discussing a particular topic or a different topic like every day about life and stuff and it was in German. And that was because I was training my spoken German. So, guys, if this is your time of if you're waiting for something that one, intensively learn German. Get a playlist. Okay, guys, see what we're gonna do, right? One thing we can work on is either a Telegram group or you follow my. I actually don't like Telegram groups because it's really rowdy and I really can't read all those messages. To be honest, I will tell you the truth. I'm not the person that reads all the messages on the group. I just go to whoever tags me and go there. Everybody are talking to me about. It doesn't concern me. I really move on. So, or I will add my number again now to my last 3 videos. So I'm on my computer right now. I'll go to my last 3 videos and I will add my WhatsApp contact there. So you can go to any of the last 3 videos I've done and check in the description box. I'll put my number there, my WhatsApp contact there, and from there you can subscribe to my channel, like my WhatsApp channel, and I will then dedicate myself to sharing videos or like anything that I see that is like that will help you in your German. Practice a lot. Practice your listening. Watch German movies. Like, hey, watch. You don't understand. Watch it again. Watch it twice. Put subtitles. Watch it. See, keep watching it. Keep watching the video. Don't stop. Please, if you're on this live right now, please hit the like button so that we can round up. Please, 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 please. So yeah, watch German movies as much as you can. Please don't look down on that part though. German movies will save your life. They save your life. They will give you vocabulary that you didn't think that you had. It will help you to start thinking in German. That's a way to quickly win this thing. Okay. So Esu says, I hope I helped you there. Please go and be learning your German intensively now. And so you can also get your B2. So in case if your recommendations come and they not say, B2 is necessary, you've done that. Because I promise you, you cannot get certified to be a nurse in Germany outside Germany. It is done inside Germany because they want you to come here and do an internship here. So the only thing you can do outside Germany is learn German and maybe save money. It depending on what the pathway you're taking. Save money or learn German is just the main thing. Learn German, learn it like you're crazy. Listen to it, maybe listen to German podcasts. I personally don't like all German podcasts. There's one I like, Five Souls, because they have like really conversational stuff. So I'll probably let me write it on the comment section. How do I type here now? just 5 souls. Is on YouTube. They have I don't think they have any new episodes recently. I don't think they've had any new episodes. But that one, see, this is the reason why you should subscribe to my WhatsApp channel, so that I can be sharing these things with you. You will see that they're having like daily lifetime, like daily live conversations in German, and they're bouncing off each other. These conversations, save the link. You can watch one conversation 3 days consecutively. Every day at a particular time, you watch that same one. Then you write out, what did I understand? Even if you don't understand, just write out. Even if it's only the people's name you understood, you write it there. This person thinks she's funny, write it down. The next day, listen to the same interview, the same video, write down again. This is what I understood from today. This is what I understood from today. This is what I understood from today. The next day, write the same thing, watch the same video and write it again. See, if you're going to learn something in your life, you have to go after it as if you're mad. Don't expect to be acting normal and still, no, you have to go again after it as if you're crazy. So anyway, I will certainly overlook it if your German is good. More than half of the hospitals didn't ask for my German certificate before the contract. 100%. Like the first job I got in November, I wrote them, and short, my CV was not even looking nice. When I finally understood German and I went back to that CV to edit it, I deleted the CV. It was rubbish. Whoever talked to that thing, that person was just an evil person that wanted to make sure that I don't make it in life. That person spoiled my CV. But God big bastard. So the person, when they called me for that interview, I went to the job interview. As I sat down, the what they call them, the Stationsleitung, Pflegeleitung, just dropped my contract on the table with my name. He has never met me. All he saw from me was an email. The email itself wasn't from me. It was this office that helped. There's this office in my city that helps like immigrants to find jobs around it. I went to that office. So those people in that office helped me write cover letter, send it. So that's how he now contacted me. I came and my contract was already done on the table. There was no B2 certificate. Speak German, you'll be fine. Speak German, you go do right. Hi, German Life Unlocked. Please, how do I register as a Vermittler? Which city are you? Is even Esther is even interested in this thing. So, German Life, maybe we talk this thing. Maybe, if you don't know, you never know. Does the academic results matter? What if partially recognized? Partially recognized is the standard if you are not in Germany yet. Partially recognized, I wish I have my own here now. On it, they will write your so and so is not yet recognized. Before, they will not recognize it until you enter the country. Do you get? That partially recognized means that we have seen your document, but here are the things we think that you should do. We think we should do one. If you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever things they write there for you, we believe if you do all of these things, then we will recognize you. You will not carry that thing and say, German embassy, they said that they want me to do all these things before they can recognize me. And as you can see, half of these things, or the most of everything on this list, cannot be done outside Germany. They will now use it and give you visa to come to Germany. And since you already have a job offer, even better. That means you know exactly where you are going to go and enter and work. So it's either you use that your partially recognized this thing to go and start doing Chanskarte, which is not really my favorite visa. Not my favorite visa. I'd rather you get like a job, what do you call it, employment visa. Please don't do Chanskarte. Please don't. I don't know, hear my mouth, oh God. I'm not a fan of Chanskarte if you can get a job. But if you cannot get a job from outside Germany, for instance, if you work in IT, it might be difficult for you to get a job outside Germany. Might. I know a lot of people got their job from outside Germany, but it might be difficult. In that case, then I would then recommend that you should use the chance card. So it's either you use these recommendations like this to get your chance card visa, or you use this recommendation, add your German contract on it, and use it to get an employment visa. Which one? People that ask me about language visa, I do not recommend it for you if you're already learning your language in your country now. Why? It is cheaper for you to learn it in your country. Because when you come here, I did a video some time ago about, see, I need to write all these things down. So I'll post all of this on my channel. Learning German video. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Learning German video. How I came to Germany. This live link. That's the link for this live I'm doing now, so that you can also share it with other people. I did a video like this recently on 5 souls. I wanted to share you guys the videos on 5 souls on YouTube. I like their conversations, even though I don't think they've had like a new one. So what was I talking about? Again, now, until you come to Germany, you will not be able to fulfill all of this. So it's either you now use that your recommendation to get okay, yeah, I get where I was now. So it's either use this recommendation to get employment with a job contract on top of it, or use it to go and do the chance cartel, which if you're in Germany, you will surely get an employment. Getting employment as a nurse in Germany is not rocket science, I promise you. You might have to, I would advise that you actually spend some time and look at the offers that you get, because there are actually offers that are better than the others. So I'm not saying if you just jump into everything, they're actually better offers, so that you don't get into one. You now work 2 months, you're not like, this is a better one. You now want to jump out. It doesn't look good on your CV that you are jumping from place to place. So do your research before you make any permanent decisions. Or about the language visa. For the language visa, if you use to that recommendations to come to Germany to learn that language visa, first of all, you will need 12,000 euros in your account sitting as your blocked account for them to approve that visa. Then, if you watch my language, how I learned my language in Germany video, you recognize that in 2018, I paid about 100 euros per week to learn German. Per week. So, is it not better you stay in your country and learn the German very well, commit to it, instead of coming here to come and start spending all of that money? Remember, I said 12K aside. This school fees is aside, because you will pay the school fees before you come to the country. You will not tell them when I reach there, we pay. No. You will pay the school fees before you come to the country. So, do you still need house building when you are a professional nurse? No, now. Why do you want to do another house building? Even though, oh God, I'm sharing too much on this video. I need to end this call before we talk for like another 2 hours. Even though, I know a few nurses who found it difficult to get an employment. So what they rather did was to look for Ausbildung Platz. When they now got Ausbildung, they came to this country. They now started processing their Anerkennung. Maybe they got their Anerkennung, they quit their Ausbildung and moved into something different. Now, why were they doing that? It was because some of them were refugees from Ukraine. So when they came recently, it was difficult for them to get all their documents together to tell these people here, oh, I'm actually a nurse. So within that time, they opted for, okay, so that I can stay in the country, they opted for Ausbildung. And they started doing their nursing training during that time. And then at the same time, started doing Anerkennung. Some people did not know about I know some people that said that they did not know that it was supposed for them to recognize their documents here. So they just went and started doing Ausbildung. When they now came across my channel and saw me explain to them that you don't need it, then they left. They now went ahead to do their Anerkennung and left the Ausbildung. So you do not need an Ausbildung, but I have seen people use it as a pathway to come to the country quicker. I have a video coming up, guys, but let me give you like a sneak peek and I'll end this video right now. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to end it here. Should I say this? Okay, for any Nigerian, I have 6 people online right now, and this is my secret between me and you. Any Nigerian that is moving to Germany, any Nigerian you know that wants to come to Germany to maybe join their spouse, The normal duration for that visa is about a year. No, it's 22 months to 22 to 24 months before you get an appointment to go to the embassy in your country, not for you to come here. And after that appointment, you spend another 4 to 6 months waiting for that visa to hopefully be approved. Now I give you a mystery. You can change that by applying vocational training. Apply to do a vocational training in Germany. It could be, you can choose to do a, what do you call it, nursing. You can choose to do any other vocational training that has maybe fewer years or something, and use it to come to Germany and start your vocational training. So the time where your fellow wives or husbands are still in their own country, in their own home country, this is for mostly people in West Africa, Nigeria, that time they would have spent at home waiting for them to get an appointment with the German embassy. You use that time to process for a vocational training, come to Germany, start a vocational training. By the time they'll be coming to Germany, you'll be finishing your vocational training. That's the life hack. But we'll continue this gist. We'll continue this on another day. Please, German Life Unlocked. People need to connect with you. Let's do a call. And when we do a call, then I think more people will get to reach out with you, especially with this Femitla thing you said. I feel like I'm open, like I'm big for which way forward. Don't just come to Germany and say, I want to just be a nurse. But no, you have to think about it. Do you want to do trainings? Because the trainings you want to do will inform you on the hospital that you should be applying to. So if you're like me and you're not a geriatric nurse, you go start applying to nursing homes. You frustrate your professional life. Do you get? Let's talk the way forward, guys. I love making this video with you guys. It's way more than an hour, but it was totally worth it. I'll go ahead and put all these videos on my channel, on my WhatsApp channel. But before I do that, I'll add my number to the last three videos. I'll add my WhatsApp number to the last 3 videos I have made, and then you can subscribe to my channel on WhatsApp so that I can send you guys, I can randomly send you guys links on things that you should know and things you should check out, stuff like that. And we'll find ways to help each other. I would have totally loved to have like a WhatsApp group, but we are working on it. So instead of having a WhatsApp group, I'd rather do a WhatsApp channel. That way you can get all the juicy information you want without having to, we don't have to text or say anything. You just come to the channel and you see all the useful links, maybe training links or maybe movie links that you can watch or tips that you can. I think I'd rather do that than. So guys, thank you so much for joining this live. If you're watching this live right now, please, I beg you, hit the like button so that YouTube will finally start paying me for this hard work that we have been working since 2020. Guys, it's been 5 years we've been on this channel and YouTube has not paid us money. So please hit the like button so that YouTube will recommend this video to more people. Share this video to any nurse or any professional person who wants to move to Germany that needs the information we shared in this video. And I will see you guys sometime during the week next week, and surely again on Sunday next week. And then I should have someone on the call and we will discuss even about finances and a lot of things in this country. God bless you guys. I love making this video. Have a blessed night. Bye.